Hello.
Hello.
How's
You-
it going?
You guys see everything, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, everyone. We're back for episode 3 of Cinderella.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay.
All right. This is where we choose who are we going to date. Is it going to be Karma?
The
Karma.
beautiful lady.
The beautiful lady, Karma. Or will it be, what's his name again? 1 minute, I gotta look up these guys' names. Fritz. His
Oof.
name is Fritz. Or will it be Fritz?
Yeah.
Or Waltz? Rumple. Or Rod?
Totally can't detect any preference or anything.
Totally not.
Definitely not.
Now,
So subtle, Luna.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, we did have a conversation about this. Basically, it'd be best to go this one, then this one. So Karma,
Because I
then
want to
Rod,
do
then
Waltz,
Waltz.
but you were like, no, it makes sense for the story to do
Just,
him third.
Because he
Yeah,
has
'cause
the best story.
And he's not even unlocked at
Yeah,
first.
he's not unlocked at first. He's not unlocked until you play 2.
Yeah.
Which, because he's the best.
And there's some lore and stuff.
Yeah,
something like
if you
that.
do Karma, you'll find more lore about everything going on in the actual tavern. If you do Rod, you find out more lore about what's happening in your family, and then he just combines the two.
That makes sense.
Again, I succeeded. I listened to you, Luna. We'll go with Artemis's choice.
I promise.
And then,
It's 100% worth it.
I know.
and besides, we will of course play this over again with the different guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
And again, just to mention it every time and promote the game, this is a free game.
Yes, it
Go
is.
download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Steam, guys. Go download it.
Although, fair warning, the second one is not free.
It is not,
Yes.
no.
Oh,
Anyway.
Luna, quick aside.
Yeah?
Have you made a save at this point?
You can't save at this point.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Anyway, we forgot to introduce ourselves. Hello. My name is Luna. I am joined by Artemis and Mooney.
Delayed salutations.
Delayed. We just got into talking, and we are going to start with Karma. Chapter 3 of Karma's story.
Yes.
And 1 minute. We will save. F that. Yes. There we go. Return. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Do we remember who was who, and what was everyone doing?
We'll figure it out as we go.
No, we do know because I put it in the Discord.
Hey,
Remember, I was keeping track.
you were keeping track. Let me pull up the Discord on my other screen here to see who was who. Got it. All right. Who was I?
Yourself.
Literally, I think I was just the narrator, the main character, and the mother. I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's basically you.
All right. Well, Mooney Anonymous, you better look up that list because there's a lot of people
We'll
on that
figure it
list.
out. It'll be fine.
We got this.
Okay. I decided to go search for Karma as soon as I'm done with Mr. Broom. Oh god, the Broom.
Best character.
Yes.
Or as soon as it was done with me. He should be sitting at the bar or at the table. I find him at the usual table, talking with Waltz, who has his hands on a box. Did it say book or box?
Why? If it isn't the princess. Lovely morning, isn't it?
It is the same as any other.
Nonsense. Every morning brings new opportunities. Right, Waltz?
I guess so. Every day there's another chance for a good deed, princess.
Right.
No clever comments today, princess? I do so enjoy them.
Maybe coming to Karma was a bad idea.
Never. I would love to stay and offer advice, but Waltz and I better be off. We do have work to do.
You mean that you're going to put me to work?
Work?
Parfait asked us to pick up some provisions for the tavern.
She asked us, but in the end, it will be me carrying everything.
You'd make a lady carry everything?
Karma suddenly stopped, then whirled to look at me with wide eyes.
Oh.
I cannot say that I liked that glimmer in his eyes.
How would you like to help, Princess Luna? I'm sure this would count as one of your good deeds.
I'm pretty sure that's not how this works.
Oh, Walt, you're no fun.
Helping Karma carry things does not sound pleasant, but I'll go.
Truly? Oh my. Waltz, it seems I will not be requiring your assistance today.
Princess, are you sure?
Perhaps this might be considered good. Besides, I'll finally get to leave this place for the first time since I've been here. The entire, week. I am sure.
So long.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Take good care of the princess, Karma.
Of course.
Don't trust you, Karma. For the rest of
Why
the day,
ever would you
Karma.
not trust me?
I don't know. I can think of 20 reasons why.
You wound me so.
Uh huh. Okay. For the rest of the day, Karma takes me to different shops around the town, reading off a long list and giving me coins to buy things. I notice that the townspeople treat me nicely when the two of us are together. I do not understand why everyone likes Miss Karma so much, but maybe it's because they don't really know him. We stop in the middle of town and sit at a small cafe on the outskirts to take a break. Miss Karma is still the picture of elegance. Why do you dress like a woman?
Darling, not so loud.
Why is this even a secret?
It's related to my curse. I mentioned that before, didn't I?
What was your curse again? Karma was the one of the only people at the tavern who did not share what his curse was.
Is knowing my curse even so important?
You know what my curse is, so tell me what is yours. You dragged me around town to help carry your things.
But, Princess, those weren't even my things.
They weren't mine either.
Okay, I will tell you, though it is very sad.
I do not think a curse is meant to be a happy thing.
That's kind of the point.
I have the beauty's curse. It is what forces people to fall in love with me every time they see my handsome face.
Is that really a curse? That does not seem awful at all.
Terrible, isn't it?
It's terrible. Yep.
It's terrible.
My heart breaks for you, Karma.
Yep.
She,
Yep.
I feel like she's saying this so sarcastically too.
Definitely. It's just like, it's terrible.
Terrible.
Yep.
Want to go with that one, guys?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
It's terrible. What?
Most people don't agree with me.
It does not make sense for a witch to cast a good curse on you.
Hmm. I guess it doesn't, does it? Thank you, Princess Luna.
Why is he thanking me? Still, it feels like I am missing something. Is this really the entirety of his curse? But don't people fall in love with you when you are a woman as well?
No, Princess. That love is admiration or appreciation. Sometimes lust.
And when you're a man?
They swarm to me like moths to light. It becomes suffocating.
Look at this just screenshot of him. This poor
It's
This poor
man.
great.
man is haunted.
Yep.
Whom does it affect?
The curse only affects women. It is a condition of the curse that they be a woman and that I be a man. It's part of the fairy tale.
Which fairy tale?
The one with. Oh,
Karma suddenly stands up and points at a man selling red apples like candies. He pulls me over, insisting we try one. I try to bring up the subject of the curse again, but to no avail. Karma somehow manages to be distracted for the rest of the day and is able to effectively dodge my questions.
heh.
Is Karma hiding something from me? Why would he? I thought pairing up meant helping each other break our curses. He does not want to break his curse? 1 minute. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Luna. We are in dire need of these supplies.
Okay, angel from above. Anonymous.
Oh, whoops. I supervised her well, didn't I?
Of course, dear.
He did not do anything.
Princess, you wound me.
It's the truth.
But we had that nice talk.
You avoided half of my questions. Karma let out an exaggerated sigh and then becomes a very forced yawn.
I'm going to go to bed. Today has been a tiring day. Please excuse me, darlings. Sleep well.
Sleep well, Karma.
Karma walks away, leaving me alone with Parfait.
He's not so bad, you know.
I do not know why I agreed to work with him.
Because he's great.
Give him a chance, Luna.
I did not get a single good deed today.
It's not just about the act, but about the intentions.
Did Karma just use me then? Child.
Oh.
I am tired. I'm going to go to bed. Tonight I will rethink my partnership. I barely slept that night. When I wake up the next day, my body is sore from carrying supplies around town yesterday. The more I think about Karma, the more my anger boils inside of me. How could I have not gotten a good deed yesterday? I decide to find him first thing in the morning. I see him at his usual table, once again staring out the window. A dark aura seems to surround him, and I notice that no one is sitting with him today. Karma? He keeps staring outside, and his eyes are glassy. Karma!
Yeah? Oh, Princess. Good morning.
It is far from a good morning. I did not sleep at all last night.
What a shame.
His voice is surprisingly
Oh,
cold, his
whoops.
tone rather dismissive. I was too busy thinking about yesterday. You told me that helping you would maybe help me complete a good deed. I point at my necklace, which hasn't changed at all since I received it. Do you see? Not another piece.
You get pieces added to your glass slipper. That's charming.
I was thinking that pairing up with you was a bad idea.
Princess, did you just say that you were paired up with me?
I did. You must have known.
Oh my. I assumed that you just wanted to help me. I didn't know you were pairing up with anyone.
That's right. I never told him directly I wanted to partner up. Should I have? Well, it does not matter what I said anymore, because I do not think you can help me.
Princess, I can't help you do a good deed. You have to do them on your own. I can present you with opportunities, though.
Opportunities?
We start first by thawing the ice around your heart.
So even karma is calling me the Ice Princess. At least I speak my mind and don't pretend to be someone I am not. And I do not promise things I cannot deliver either.
Princess, I do believe you misinterpreted my words yesterday.
That is not my fault. Woman, I swear.
Patience is a virtue. Now, if you could, I would like some time alone. I did not sleep well yesterday.
Didn't. Oh, wait. That would be Rumple. Who had Rumple?
Rumple. Oh, that's me. Or no. No, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, obnoxious
Uh,
voice.
Yeah, it was like uh karma on steroids.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got this.
Didn't sleep well. Oh dear, that makes all three of us.
I turn around and see Rumple appear at the front door. He strides towards the table with a confident grin on his face and then takes another seat. Karma lets out a sigh.
Foul man, what are you doing here? You flirt with a man once and he hates you, is that it? No, you flirt with a man and then you insult him unnecessarily. Thought that was all in good fun.
Something about the expression on Rumple's face tells me that is not true at all. Are they always going to be at each other's throats now? What are you doing here, Rumple?
I couldn't help but overhear that you were looking for a partner, princess. Uh, I thought I might offer my assistance since I know that I can make you far happier than this fool over here. Would you like me to hit you again? What is the problem, sir? I only came to provide assistance where you could not.
Rumple turns to me, grabs my hand, and winks at me.
What do you say, princess? We could be wonderful partners, and in no time at all, I swear I would have your heart aflutter.
Before I can slap his hand away, Karma slaps him instead. I cannot help the surprise on my face.
Would you like another slap? I'm in no mood for pleasantries today. I don't know how I ever mistook you for a lady. You're the most brutish man here.
Okay, so much slapping.
A slap for each cheek, darling. Would you like a third?
Rumple stands abruptly from the table and glares at Karma. I can almost see electricity bouncing between the two of them as they stare over my head at each other. I see Jurian walking towards us with a stern look on her face. I would never hurt a
I
person Oh,
It's
shoot,
Rumple.
my bad.
I would never hurt a person unnecessarily. I don't resort to violence.
My mommy just dropped off some juice for me.
Oh, that's so nice.
She's like snuck in here, handed it to me, and she just gave me a thumbs up and walked away.
I love your
Aw.
mom.
She's like, I refuse to talk and ruin the recording.
Even though it would not ruin it.
No, of course not. Alright. Did you say this line? I'm sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
I did. My, then that gives me all the openings I need.
Seriously, Autumn is just talking to herself during this whole thing is hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I'm glad y'all are entertained.
Oh yeah. Okay. These are one of those choices where you guys I know want to go for the bad
Fuck
for
Rumple.
yeah.
I
But
want to
remember that
slap him so bad.
remember
yeah.
that good ending thing?
But I want to
Maybe.
slap him so bad.
Yeah.
Again, you have to do a lot of bad ending choices, so it's up to you guys. So do you guys want to do the slapping choice, or would you rather go for the stand up for Rumple because, you know, someone just slapped him twice?
Hey, Mooney. You think of what I'm thinking?
Probably.
Slap him.
Yes.
Slap
Okay.
him.
I will
We
say
will
I
probably
am
only do bad choices with Rumple, so hopefully there's not that many.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine.
okay. I will keep track because I know how many bad choices we can make in one story and get the bad ending by accident. So I will keep track. Don't worry.
We appreciate it.
If it gets to
One
the point,
down.
yeah, yeah. If it gets to the point that I'm like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I have to take over. No, you know why.
Fair, yeah.
So let me just
Again, we'll probably only do them with Rumple, so I wouldn't think there would be that many that we'd be in danger of that.
there are
Unless he's
some
Hopefully
that I could
not.
see
popping
you
up, which
guys.
is just rude.
I can see I can see some that you guys actually just choose the bad choices by accident.
That's fair.
Just because I know these characters and I know that some of them are like, oh, like you could be like, oh, I'm gonna go investigate this thing, like curious little beings, but the person doesn't want you to come near them yet.
Yeah, stuff like that, yeah, which is kind of annoying when games do that, or like,
A little bit, yeah. Because it's like, why am I getting reprehended for being curious about something and I didn't know that
To be
like I
fair, you
wasn't
have to
supposed
make
to still
like
be curious about it?
12 bad choices to get the bad ending.
Still, it's nice when it's a little bit like more obvious of like what you're supposed to do
yeah.
Yeah.
instead
Or
of
like
just being
sometimes,
like,
like when, like, what you actually say, like the dialogue after you make the choice is like slightly different. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, I wouldn't have chosen that then.
yeah, because like I've
See,
made choices and like choices. Weirdest sentence to say, where I've been like, where I'm like, oh, this is just like a question, like asking like, oh, what about this thing? And then I click on it and it's like, what about this thing, bastard? And I'm like, that's not the tone I thought was going to be applied to this. Okay.
again,
Right?
again, that's why I have already played through this, so I know what the good and bad choices are.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why I will like put a stop on us of being like, guys, no, we got it. I know you want to choose this one, but we've already made too many bad choices. We got to choose this one.
Yeah, or like
Yeah,
this
like
bad choice
definitely
isn't worth
warn
it.
us if it's a bad choice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Though I'll put it like this: I'll limit us to one per chapter. How about that?
that's fair.
You guys
Yeah,
get to do one bad choice per chapter.
makes sense.
So
sounds fair.
yeah, so
Yeah,
this is your one bad choice.
And I'm
basically.
okay with that.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Okay, so slap. I lean forward to slap Rumple from his blind spot.
Heh.
Both of the men turn to stare at me. I look at the red spot I left on Rumple's cheek and wince. I don't think I have ever slapped a person for anyone else before. My chest feels slightly heavy.
Princess.
You are you are being ridiculous. I have told you many times that I do not appreciate your flirting, and Karma doesn't either. Such a persistent man needs to be slapped a few times.
Agreed.
Wumple puts a hand on his
Mm-hmm.
cheek and stares at me, distraught.
You deserved that.
Is that me or you?
That's you.
All right, what's happening over here?
Julian comes to stand in front of us, her expression stern.
Nothing. I was just showing myself out. Excuse me.
Wumple leaves, and I am alone with Karma. He slumps back down into his chair. After making sure he won't do anything rash again, Julian leaves us. I leave Karma sitting there by himself and return to the front of the tavern where Anise has more chores waiting for me. Today I have to work as a server, which is still better than working with Mr. Broom. The usual people are at the tavern, and I overhear conversations as I work. At one point, Garland walks over to the bar and Anise serves him a drink. He looks sullen, and I watch him curiously for a few moments. Then I notice that he's staring at Julian, who is talking sternly to two drunken men constantly clacking their bottles together at a table. That's continuously. Whatever.
If you make too much of a scene here, you're going to bother the other customers.
But the same people are here all the time, eh?
We're not bothering anyone, hon.
Oh, I hate when people do that. Don't call
Yeah,
me hun.
honestly.
I'm not
Yeah,
your hun.
no. Unless you fucking know me, don't do it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Garland looks so agitated. What is wrong with him?
I will not stand to have you call me that again.
Loosen up, woman. You may have been a knight at the palace before, but you got no such title now.
Garland stands up, and I can see silent anger in his eyes. A few people at the bar look up at him with worry.
I may have no title, but I still demand respect.
Who was her?
I'm looking at that now. Oh, it's me. Sir Garland, are you okay?
He looks back at us almost like he's coming out of a trance.
I'm fine. Sorry about that, ladies.
He sits back down, glancing once more at Julian as she continues speaking to the men. They glance at Garland warily, their expressions more sober. Why was he acting that way? Garland usually more composed.
Princess, is something on your mind?
No. I brush all
Head
thoughts
empty,
of
no
what
thoughts.
I brush all thoughts of what just transpired from my mind as I return to my work. Hours go by and my body protests to all of the leaving I have to do. Leaving?
Leaning.
Oh, okay. I would think cleaning.
Well, like leaning over to do everything, I think is what it's referring to.
Alright. Even though I had to carry a lot around town yesterday, it was nice to be out for a while. Maybe I am better off helping him just to avoid the chores in here. At least that stops me from being worked to the bone.
Oh, Princess, you're doing very well today.
I always perform like this.
But today you're delivering everything really quickly.
Do you mean to say that I don't perform well any other day? Oh my god, take a
Okay,
damn
yeah.
compliment, woman.
Seriously? No, Princess. I only mean to say that today your performance is even better than normal.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
It is a
Yes.
compliment, bitch.
I walk away from Anise.
Legit.
I walk away
Oh.
from Anise, who stares after me sadly. If she wanted to give me a compliment, she should have said something that wasn't so backhanded.
Great fucking gods, man.
Yeah, this
She's
being.
saying you're improving, like motherfucker.
Yep. As the tavern clears for the day, I finally have time to sit down and relax. As I am sitting there, Waltz pulls up a chair and sits in front of me.
Hello, Princess. I heard from Anise that you were excellent at your job today. Congratulations on improving. Princess?
So you're mocking me now too?
Great fucking gods.
Princess, I think you're taking things too seriously. The intention of a compliment is to, well, compliment someone. We're not making fun of you.
You are implying that I am not normally as good at this.
We never said you weren't good at this, only that you were better today. Let me give you an example. I put on puppet shows for kids. Sometimes the children come to me and say that the show was even better than usual.
So the children are telling you that your shows aren't normally satisfactory?
Great.
Not at all. The children always smile regardless of whether they really like the show. So long as you're trying your best, that's all that matters.
I can't wait till we romance this man.
I am so excited. He is my favorite.
You should
Look
see
at
his
him.
you should see his grown-up version.
Oh, yes.
Because let me just tell you right
I
now,
cannot wait.
if you think Karma or any of the other guys are like, aw damn, no, he's aw damn.
I cannot wait.
The real reason he was turned into a child, he was too hot.
Well, technically he was turned into a child when he was a child.
He was turned into a child when he was a child?
His curse stopped him from aging.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
he,
Peanut.
he he's never been in his grown-up body, so like
Okay.
anyway.
Hang on 1 second. I want to let Peanut in. Well, that's rude.
Your cat doesn't like you today.
I tried to get her to say hi.
Uh-huh.
She apparently didn't want to say hi.
That makes sense.
Oof.
Okay. Anyway,
If I was a cat, I wouldn't want to say hi
Okay.
to people either.
valid.
Yep. I don't think you said this line, Mooney.
I did not. The people in the bar are always smiling when you deliver food to them, aren't they?
No, no one likes me here.
Sounds like a you problem.
Maybe if you smiled, they would smile back.
I am not going to smile for any of them. I do not owe them anything.
Great gods.
You don't need to owe anyone a smile.
Any smile that isn't owed is fake.
Okay then.
Princess.
I am leaving, Waltz. I want some time to myself. I walk upstairs to my bedroom, pointedly ignoring the look of sadness on Waltz's face. I think
How
after
dare you
we're
make
done
my boy Walt sad.
I think after we're done recording,
rude.
I'm gonna go to the second series of this and read when she is not like this. And she does not make
Valid.
my boy sad.
Valid.
How dare she make my boy Walt sad.
I know. I have been sleeplessly laying on my bed for hours. Sometimes I hear the sound of people walking through the hallway. Who would be up at this time of night? I need to leave and get some fresh air. It is eerily quiet at night. I stop when I hear faint sounds coming from outside. What is that?
This was one of the bad choices, wasn't it, if I remember?
Yep.
Yeah, don't we have We have to remain inside, don't we?
Yeah, we go outside anyway.
Well, yeah, but we have to remain inside for this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remain inside?
We already did our bad choice. We agreed. One per chapter.
One per
Yeah.
chapter. Remain inside. On second thought, maybe it would be dangerous. I turn to see Delora looking at me with amusement flickering in her eyes.
Did you come down to visit Mr. Broom or something? I didn't know you two had gotten so close.
We haven't.
It was a joke, Princess. You really don't have a sense of humor, do you?
No, she really doesn't.
Not in the
No, she
slightest.
does not. I think it is you who does not have a sense of humor.
Are you
No,
sure about that?
it's you, Princess.
Snappy as a crocodile, as always. So what are you doing down here? Couldn't sleep? Me too.
I heard some sounds. I just wanted to see where they were coming from.
Sound? Are you really spooked by some sound from the forest? Or are you just too curious for your own good? Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
I did not ask for your opinion, witch.
Well, the both of us could use some fresh air, don't you think?
I stare at her in surprise.
Come on. I know a place we can go.
Delora and I eventually find ourselves in the forest. Those sounds. It sounds like metal against metal.
Well, I guess with you being partnered with Karma, you would find out eventually.
Excuse me. I get the answer to my question when we walk through the trees and come into a clearing. I finally see where the sounds are coming from. Boom!
Fuck yeah.
Two men stand in a clearing, swords clashing. One of the men is Garland, who is poised with his sword. It takes me a moment to realize that the other is Karma, who isn't in a dress. Let's just
Ooh, dun
let's
dun
just
dun.
Done.
let's just look at this for a second. Hello.
Hot,
Oh
hot,
Appreciate the beautifulness.
yeah.
hot.
So it was he who was with Waltz that night. Neither he nor Garland noticed us at first.
Princess, you're staring.
Of course I am. What is all of this?
A practice session. Karma is a very talented swordsman, and he practices at night with either Jurian or Garland, depending on who's not on patrol.
Karma can use a sword that well? The king told me once that only knights could have such skill. Just who is Karma?
Oh god, so you told me to go deeper for him actually being a man, didn't you?
Yes. Are you gonna break out the Prince George voice?
I gotta practice it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, if it isn't the princess.
Ah. His voice is nothing like a feminine voice I always hear from him. Karma actually sounds like a man. Oh god. That's like pride hitting. I notice him looking at me in between his strides with a little smile. How does he remain so composed and steady with a distraction?
Princess?
Karma quickly finds an opening in Garland's hesitant stance, and then he pins him to the ground with his sword, still smiling.
To be distracted is to die, Garland. I I know. The ability to see distractions and then put them in the back of your mind is one every knight should hone. You must know everything that is happening around you, but only deal with the pertinent things. Yes, sir.
Karma straightens, sword in hand, Moments later, Garland stumbles to his feet and gives an obedient bow. Karma nods at him before sheathing his sword. A slow, meticulously wait, what
Melancholy.
melancholy begins to creep into my heart. For some reason, seeing this sword practice makes me nostalgic, though I am not sure why. What are you practicing for?
To protect, princess. Knowing the sword is the same as knowing the shield. It's a means to protect.
To protect? I think I remember having this kind of conversation with them before. Mooney.
That's you.
Can never figure out how to counter an opponent when they're mere inches from my face. My commander called that one the enemy's kiss, a standoff where your eyes lock onto your opponents because of the proximity.
The best way to counter that is to feint the sword in the opposite direction. It throws your opponent off because they're not looking.
Oh, that makes sense. But the enemy's kiss? What a name. It seems so dramatic for a sword move, doesn't it?
Not nearly dramatic enough.
Swordplay is dramatic, though, isn't it?
Isn't the most effective swordplay not meant to be flashy?
Princess! I didn't notice you there. Good morning, Princess. Well, the most effective swordplay cannot be predicted.
The commander says it needs to be robust.
And quick. Sometimes swordplay can look like dancing, though, which is why some think that professionals are flashy.
That seems unnecessary.
Everyone has their own methods, their own skills. All of us knights fight for different reasons as well.
Isn't it to protect all of us in the palace?
Well, yes, but we protect everyone in the castle for different reasons, Princess.
The knights protect for different reasons. I turn to Karma. But Karma, you are not a knight.
No, I am most definitely not. But since Garland and Jurian begged me to teach them, I have somehow become their mentor.
There is no way Garland and Jurian would do that. After all, they both of them were the best knights in Angelia
I think
before
we landed on Angielle.
Angielle. Okay. Angielle before they were stripped of their titles.
Karma actually speaks the truth. Jurian and I really did have to get down on our knees and beg for him to instruct us.
What? Is Karma really so talented? Ye of
You're
little
not just
faith.
watching him? So you were finally impressed with me. What do you think, princess? I am the picture of elegance in this outfit, aren't I? You know, I don't know why you and Rumple fight so often. You really are very similar.
Rude.
How dare, Delora.
Yes.
Don't compare me to that fool. He has no class. Just because you come from different backgrounds doesn't mean he has less class.
So the reason you were so tired today is because you do these practices at night?
Oh, I suppose I've been caught red-handed.
Why does this have to be a secret? Does it have to do with Karma's curse? But he is not in his disguise now. We could have been working on breaking our curses today, but no, you decided that staying up late into the night and practicing was more important? That was probably why you were grumpy this morning.
Well, our protection is vital, don't you think?
Garland, you were at the palace. How is that Karma possesses more skill with a sword than you?
Princess! Karma is special, princess. He's more talented with the sword than a lot of other people. And I do pride myself on being a splendid instructor. But never fear, Princess. I will help you dispel your curse. After all, you did just suggest that we were still partners.
Can he really help me with my curse? Or how will he but how will he do that if by just presenting opportunities?
We'll try again tomorrow, darling. But for now, Garland and I have some more work to do. This time, Garland, do not lose focus.
I'm gonna call this Artemis's sexy male voice that she is improving because it does sound already improved.
Ah, yeah.
What do you think, Mooney?
I agree.
Right?
Do you approve of my sexy male voice?
There
What
was
do
at
you
one
think,
moment.
Peanut? Do you approve?
What?
I felt her. I don't know where she went.
I think at one point I wanted to be like, "Damn, Artemis, go!"
Ah, fuck yeah.
But
Yes, sir.
the sound of swords carried through the night air, and for a long while, I stand with Delora, watching the two men fight. Karma shides? Did I say that right?
Chides.
Chide. Mm-hmm.
Shide. Garland's often, telling him that his concentration is waning. Karma is a good swordsman, perhaps even better than the palace knights. His nimble swordplay repeats again and again in my head, even when I return to the tavern for the night. 1 minute. Luna, I told you before that the knights are an unruly bunch.
Oh, gods.
But, Mother, they are so much fun to watch. They are dangerous, Luna. Any person with a sword has the potential to use it on you.
You do not tell that to a
But,
child.
Right.
oh my god. but, but Father said that those knights are supposed to protect me. That they are, as that is their order. But as people, they may not be so good, Luna.
The
Not
fuck?
so good? The king has told you that the knights are meant to use swords to protect you, but you cannot trust them completely. Even though Father said they would keep me safe? Sometimes the people we trust the most are deceitful.
Like
And a
me.
man with a sword has a weapon to use against you. No matter what he says, be wary that he can turn on you.
What the
Haven't I
fuck,
told you
man?
before that you should not trust people? But the knights are... Even knights can be treacherous, Luna. Do not trust a man with a sword. He can be dangerous. Yes, Mother, I understand. Try to understand, my sweet. I only want you to be safe.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I
Yeah,
understand.
getting some creepy vibes.
Mm-hmm. I do want to update, though. Peanut is on my lap.
Nice. And that was
Adorable.
chapter 3.
Woo!
We made it through the chapter, guys.
Yeah.
Yay!
And you guys still think her mother is very creepy as hell.
She is creepy as shit.
Yes. Hang on. Just one moment. I'm just gonna do something real quick. There we go. Yep. That's better. That's better.
Okay. Should I look?
I think you already know what I did.
Okay.
I have a feeling.
Same. Let me just double check. Yeah. I'm glad my mom died. Sorry, Anonymous, I just gave you a lot to edit out.
It's fine.
You could just like put a blank screen and then that book cover on there.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
Anyway, guys, that is the end of chapter 3 of Karma's story.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having
Even-
fun. What about you guys?
I want to know what the fuck is wrong with her mother.
honestly,
There was a
like,
lot
so
wrong with her
badly.
mother. I'll be honest.
I mean, clearly, but like, I want to know more.
I can't wait till you guys figure out who she like what's wrong with her mother. Because when I first read it, I was like, I'm sorry, what? Back up.
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh yeah.
Like real bad.
And let me just tell you, her story's even better in Walter's story.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
so
like
bad.
oof. Anyway, we're
Uh,
gonna sign out for the night, guys. Peace out.
Yeah. You have anything to say, Peanut, before we go? Anything? Oh, you just gonna rub your head on the mic?
I
That's
heard a little
adorable.
purr.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm glad I picked up at least a little bit of her happiness.
yeah. Okay,
Aw.
bye.
Farewell.